Okay, let's look at the mind map on minerals. We look at the deficiencies and also toxicities. So, macro minerals, the requirement is around 0.3 to 2 milligrams per day, and six of them are, the two are anions and four cations, like sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and the two anions or the um, anionic macro minerals are the phosphate and chloride or chlorine. Micro minerals, they are required in trace amounts per day, and nine are usually required: iron, iodine, fluorine, chromium, zinc, selenium, manganese, molybdenum, copper, and all are toxic at high doses, and deficiencies are usually in um, chromium and other, except in iron, zinc, and iodine. So with iron, is a component of hemoglobin, myoglobin, enzymes also, and heme ion is usually absorbed better. Deficiency is the commonest nutritional problem in the world, and deficiency in iron is common in poor countries due to poor diet. For pregnancies, adolescent girls, they need iron a lot due to its high rates of deficiency among them, and causes anemia, and its treatment is with just supplementation. But iron toxicity could occur and leading to gastrointestinal damage and vomiting, diarrhea symptoms, and it could accumulate in body tissues, and that's with prolonged excessive supplementation and repeated transfusions, and also chronic alcoholism. Hemochromatosis too could occur as hereditary disorder with increased iron absorption and deposition in tissues. For iodine, 80% can be found in are being utilized in the thyroid gland. That's about 15 milligrams. It's a substrate for thyroid hormones and is found in soil, in seawater, mainly. Iodized salt is a very good source, and its deficiency occurs in if the intake is less than 20 micrograms per day. And moderate deficiency causes colloid goiter, and severe deficiency causes endemic myxedema, that's in adults, and cretinism. And deficiency treated with thyroxine, that's in infants, and iodine too. With iodine deficiency, that's when the intake is more than 20 times the recommended daily dose of our daily hours. That's about 2 milligrams per day, and it's common in Japan due to increased uptake. Their seaweeds and all the foods that they're taking. The increased uptake kind of inhibits the hormone synthesis and eventually causes myxedema. And Wolff-Chaikoff effect is what happens. So, some develop eugoiter, thyroid goiters, and also others myxedema, others develop hyperthyroidism, like Jod Basdo phenomena. With fluorine, which is another mineral, it's mainly in bones and teeth, and sources are we get them in drinking water, sea fish, tea, and ideal levels in water is about 1 ppm, and it's required for prevention of dental caries, and also possibly also prevents osteoporosis. But toxicity, which is fluorosis, if water level is above 10 ppm, could lead to mottled white or colored patches on the enamel, bony changes, that's osteoclerosis, and genivalgum. With zinc, total of 2 to 3 milligrams, mainly in bones, teeth, hair, skin, liver, muscles, testes, and white blood cells, and 1/3 of plasma zinc is loosely bound to albumin, and 2/3 are tightly bound to globulin. But more than 100 zinc metalloenzymes, for example, in NADH, dehydrogenase, DNA, RNA polymerases, dietary sources, for example, um, meats, liver, eggs, seafoods, there are several sources of zinc, but the daily recommended allowance of dose is 0.2 milligrams per kilogram per day, and this deficiency includes symptoms such as or signs or conditions such as anorexia, alopecia, growth retardation, hypogonadism, hypospermia, immune disorders, night blindness, impaired taste, that's hypogeusia, and poor bone healing. As that's from a study that was done on some Iranians. That's the Iranian dwarf studies, but they may be induced by cirrhosis. And high fiber diets, low PI, zinc less than 10.7 micromoles per liter, and low ALP, retinol, ALCDH, and also testosterone, impaired T cell function, and DC collagen synthesis could occur with zinc deficiency. With zinc toxicity, ingesting about 200 to 800 milligrams per day, usually acidic foods or drinks from galvanized cans, and also this could lead to hypopremia, as though the low copper levels, and then could lead to diarrhea, vomiting, and metal fume fever. Zinc shakes is an industrial hazard with neurologic damage. Chromium seems to promote glucose tolerance, like RDA 1 micrograms per day. With deficiency causes glucose intolerance and peripheral neuropathy. Toxicity may cause skin irritation. That's for chromium. For selenium, which is another mineral, which is part of glutathione peroxidase, and the enzyme that deiodinates thyroid hormones. It functions as antioxidants, and 200 micrograms per day is associated with reduced mortality due to lung or colorectal or prostate cancers, and deficiency may cause cardiac and skeletal myopathies. Toxicity causes a syndrome of dermatitis and loose hair, diseased nails, peripheral neuropathy too. Manganese, component of several enzymes, and is essential for normal bone structure. Its sources from unrefined cereals, green vegetables, and tea. There is no reported cases of deficiency, but toxicity is limited to mining or refinery industry. Neurologic symptoms like Parkinson's and Wilson's disease could occur. For this mineral, molybdenum, the component of ampherin coenzyme required by xanthine oxidase, sulfate oxidase, and its rich sources are organ meat, cereal, legumes, and RDA about 75 to 250 micrograms per day. Deficiency causes high sulfate or sulfite and xanthine levels, leading to neurological disorders. For copper, is involved in electron transport chain and neurotransmitter metabolism. It's mostly in metalloprotein. It's distributed in most foods. Acquired deficiency is rare, and X-linked deficiency, like Menkes syndrome, could occur. Mental retardation, also dry, kinky hair. For toxicosis, as in copper toxicosis or toxicity, could occur from acidic foods in copper vessels, tubings, and suicidal ingestion to copper salts, compression on burns could lead to copper toxicity, and this could lead to a hemolytic anemia, anuria, and you treat with diamicapro or um, penicillamine. For Wilson's disease, it's an inherited copper toxicity state or copper toxicosis, and there's mutation in a pair of genes on chromosome 13, and the hepatic copper is about 20 times high with low ceruloplastin. The fulminant hepatitis or cum-negative hemolytic anemia could occur, and ceruloplasmin deficiency and also hypercupri urea could occur. You excrete a lot of copper too, and may affect the brain, causing tremors, dystonia, inappropriate behavior, psychosis, and depression. And pleasure rings on retina too. The treatment is always fatal, usually before the age 30. Um, After years of suffering, unless with timely, lifelong, uninterrupted specific treatment. Penicillamine, trientine, HCl, dimecapro, zinc, salts too, and liver transplants could be needed over here.